Today, we reaffirm our commitment to every one of them. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the launch of Pakistan's National Immigration and Welfare Policy 2026. Today marks a significant milestone in strengthening Pakistan's governance of labor migration. More than a framework for managing migration, this policy is our national commitment to every Pakistani who leaves home in pursuit of opportunity, determined to build a better future while contributing to our nation's prosperity. Whenever I visit international labor and migration forums, one message comes through with remarkable consistency. The world of work is changing faster than ever before. Technological innovations, demographic shifts, and changing labor market demands are reshaping economies worldwide. And nations are increasingly competing for talent and skills. Pakistan must prepare its workforce for the opportunities of both today and tomorrow. Preparing for the future of work means building on the foundations we have established, learning from international experience, and strengthening our institutions to meet emerging challenges. The National Immigration and Welfare Policy is an important step in that journey. At its heart, this policy is about future-proofing Pakistan's workforce, equipping our people with the skills, protection, and support they need to compete in an evolving global market, while ensuring that migration continues to contribute to national development. Ladies and gentlemen, if there is one asset that has always defined Pakistan, it is the resilience, talent, and determination of its people. Around 12 million Pakistanis are living and working across the world. Through their professionalism, integrity, and hard work, they have become our tourist ambassadors. Last fiscal year alone, overseas Pakistanis sent home more than $41 billion in remittances, the highest ever recorded in our nation's history. Yet their contribution extends far beyond remittances. They strengthen Pakistan's ties with the world, promote investment and innovation, and enhance our country's reputation wherever they go. Their success is Pakistan's success, and their welfare remains our national responsibility. For decades, the ministry, together with its attached departments and partner institutions, has worked to expand overseas employment, safeguard migrant workers, and strengthen international cooperation. This policy builds on these efforts, bringing together our institutions, experience, and partnerships under one shared vision, so that every Pakistani worker is better prepared, better protected, and better supported throughout the immigration journey. Ladies and gentlemen, migration is not merely the movement of people across borders. It is one of life's most profound decisions, leaving behind the familiar, embracing its uncertainty, and carrying the hopes of family and the nation. In our history and values, the concept of hijrah reminds us that leaving home in search of dignity, opportunity, and a better future is an act of courage, one that places upon us the responsibility to protect, support, and honor those who undertake that journey. At the heart of this policy is the journey of every Pakistani who leaves home in search of opportunity. Our responsibility begins before departure, equipping our young workers with relevant skills, reliable information, and access to ethical recruitment. It continues abroad, safeguarding their rights, protecting their welfare, and strengthening their connection with Pakistan. And it does not end upon return, it extends to helping them reintegrate and continue contributing to our nation's development. This philosophy finds expression in five strategic pillars. Number one is safe. Number two is orderly and regular migration, skills development, worker protection, diaspora engagement, and returnee reintegration. Together, they ensure that the migrant worker remains at the center of every policy, every institution, and every intervention. The policies transform nations only when they are matched by commitment, partnership, and effective implementation. The success of this policy will depend on close collaboration among the federal and provincial governments, implementing institutions, employers, training providers, development partners, the private sector, and above all, our overseas Pakistanis. This is a shared national endeavor, not one ministry's alone. Before I conclude, I wish to congratulate the Federal Secretary, the officers and staff of the ministry whose dedication and hard work have made this important milestone possible. I also express my sincere appreciation to our attached departments, provincial governments, development partners, especially ICMPD, and all stakeholders who contributed their expertise and commitment throughout this consultative process. Today's launch reflects the collective efforts of many institutions and stakeholders. In particular, I would again like to extend my appreciation to the Special Investment Facilitation Council for its continuous support, which has been instrumental in finalizing this policy. Ladies and gentlemen, our direction is clear, our commitment is unwavering. For millions of Pakistanis, the decision to leave home is an act of hope, a promise to their children, a sacrifice for their families, and a contribution to their country. Our duty is to honor that hope with policies that protect and empower them. Migration should not never be a journey of uncertainty. It should always be a pathway of opportunity, dignity, and national progress. Together, let us build a future in which every Pakistani who seeks opportunity beyond borders does so with confidence, returns with pride, and remains forever connected to a nation that values and honors their contribution. May Allah guide us in translating